Hello, and welcome to another edition of Behind the Scenes. Today, we're going to show you Nobska and Woody, two of our gray seal patients currently housed together in our pre-release tank. You'll get to see what it's like for them to share a meal, as well as how we deliver a medfish to the correct patient. Nobska arrived first to National Marine Life Center. She stranded on February 21st and was brought to National Marine Life Center the same day. Currently, she's so far been treated for symptoms like pneumonia, malnutrition, and dehydration. When she was found, she was still very young, in between the pup and weanling stage. She still had some of her lanugo left, which she quickly shed. Nobska stranded in Falmouth, Massachusetts, and hopefully soon will be released. Woody, the male gray seal weanling, showing in the video soon, is a more recent admission to the Marine Animal Hospital at National Marine Life Center. He was admitted on March 6th, after on March 5th, showing up in New Hampshire with signs of labored breathing, lethargy, and being noticeably thin. At the National Marine Life Center, he's been treated for those symptoms, as well as the development of respiratory distress signals, such as coughing. Not all patients in the pre-release tanks are ready to be released. This is also the place where seals that are near ready, but might still be on medication, or at least are able to withstand swimming for a prolonged period of time, and are showing us the signs that they can haul out on their own and eat well on their own, can be in this area so that they have greater space and they can build up that strength that they'll need when they're released back to the wild. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, let's take a look at Nobska and Woody during one of their morning feeds. Here we have Woody on the right and Nobska on the left. Gray seals are sexually dimorphic, meaning that the two sexes, male and female, have different coloration. Woody is a male gray seal weanling. He is much darker with light-colored spots. Nobska is our female gray seal weanling. She is lighter with dark spots. See if you can pinpoint who is who throughout this video. Woody is the one approaching our tarp right there. Because I'm present to record this video, they know that they're about to get fed. This is something that the National Marine Life Center reduces as much as possible through the use of environmental enrichment devices, or EEDs, to keep their focus off of the humans around them, as well as making sure that we have visual barriers, such as the blue tarp you can see in the background, and occasionally we will use sound machines to make sure that they don't even hear humans. We want to make sure that these animals remain as wild as possible for the date that they are released. This is why all of the narration that you're hearing now was added to the clip at home. I was not able to talk when being this close to our patients. Whenever someone enters the patient ward or any area where a patient might be, we are completely silent. Roommates don't always get along perfectly, but this shows us that they are ready to handle being in the wild amongst other conspecifics, other animals of their same species. Gray seals are known to have very large groupings at haulouts. Tens and even up to hundreds of individuals will share a space where they all leave the water in order to do such things as give birth, nurse, rest, and thermoregulate. The first part of the feed we will see is the medfish. Medfish are distinguished by removing one of the back tail fins of the fish so we can separate it from the rest of the feed. So here we're about to see the seals get their medfish. Medfish are always given out first, just in case the seal becomes unhungry and decides not to eat all of their meal. This way we know that they eat their medicated fish. Watch how one of our animal care team volunteers strategically distracts Nobska on the right and delivers the medfish to Woody on the left. Both seals received a medfish. A medfish is obviously a fish that contains medication that the animal needs. It's hidden by inserting the pills through the gill slit of the fish. Then, the seal will take it down as they swallow the fish. All of our fish are prepared to human quality grade and safety standards. To make a seal feed, we start with a box of frozen herring at least a day early, as it will have to thaw. When we take the box of frozen herring out of the freezer, we might have to pull the fish apart. We must make sure that all of the fish are of great quality, human grade. This means that no fish can be with broken open bellies or any other abnormalities, that would make them unsuitable for human consumption. Our seals only get the best. Once the herring has been thawed out in the refrigerator, it can be divided up in buckets and other containers and weighed carefully so that each seal patient gets exactly the amount that they are prescribed. Once prepared, the fish can be cut into different sections or filleted to create different feeds. Sometimes feed fish are added to our fish gruel, where we place salt, oil, and water into a blender with fish, making a meal that can be given through tube feedings. I hope you've enjoyed watching Nobska and Woody enjoy a morning meal. I'll be going live right after this video so that you can ask any questions you might have after watching our behind the scenes. I'll see you soon, live right here.